Hello, and welcome back to another video with me, Lichta, where we play Warriors Abyss yet again. Okie dokie. Who are we going to use today? Today we are going to use Liu Bei. I'm super excited to use Liu Bei. I definitely did not force the RNG to give me Liu Bei after using Sun Jian. So emblems, we just got 2 charm, which is nice, but also not all that great. We have Shu and Ruler. It's not terrible. He has 2 forms of barrier damage. And then he has a little bit of an attack increase from Shu, but that's about it. His emblems are kind of like bare minimum. He gets a B. I mean, Shu is B. Ruler's just not strong enough to be any better than that. But his traits are right there with Cao Cao. I think Cao Cao has a little bit better traits, but Liu Bei, I mean, we get, make it more likely to find Shu emblems at Crystal Saplings. We increase the number of heroes by 1 at Crystal Saplings. We also get an attack increase for every Shu emblem, which there's like 15 or 16. I think there's a little more than that now. Something like, anyways, it's 5%. We, if we're below 50% or below 40%, we'll replenish up to 50% health. His summon is, it's good, but it really sucks if you're using him. Because if you're using Guan Yu or Zhang Fei, or I guess anybody else, but them, he gives himself, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei 100% or 120% attack increase when transcended. So the only thing that changes with him is emblems. He gains Bolt when transcended. Doesn't gain any other emblems. I mean, getting Bolt is great, but not all that. I mean, it's the strongest attribute, but it doesn't do anything with Bolt. So nothing changes with his personal trait, but his weapon now gives an 8% attack increase for every Shu, and then if he's below 40%, he'll heal up to 50%. Yeah, to 50%. Yeah, if you're below 40%, which is, serviceable. Can't really think of anything else that I would I mean, obviously there'd be, maybe if he had a defense. I still think Cao Cao's is a little better because of the attack and defense increase for every way, and there being more way. But the increases to number of Crystal Saplings is really great. So something's going to be a little different with this video. If not, this will be cut out. I will be going over this while there's footage playing somewhere on your screen. And then I'll plug it in and see how that really works out. It should cut off some bit of time. Here's a Lichta, further into the run than we normally would be. And then I says to the guy, you could suck my twat. That should be a good opening. No, ow, stop hitting me. We're definitely gonna take the speed. Cool, sweet, I'm glad I hit that with my face. You know me, Lichta. Ball to the face, Lichta. Gargle on my knob, Lichta. We did get rewarded, but not with the person I wanted. But I guess she's fine. Okay, we got a second chance with a Guan Yu. Yeah, not that we really care about Guan Yu. He doesn't really do anything for me, so. Oh boy. Like, I recall his Musou being pretty ugh, but I don't recall it being that bad. Well, it's almost as bad. It's a little worse than Sun Jian's. That one was really bad. That one was objectively terrible. We're just gonna take Jane Wei. Funny enough, he is not a Wei. He is a Shu. There's probably some lore within the games / actual reality that I'm unaware of, but I don't know him. I wonder if Liu Bei is gonna have the worst Musou. It'd be interesting to see who would take. Hey, look, on you. He doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, this is fine. This is. See, this is where Liu Bei. I don't know why he's Bolt. He should have been Wind. He should have been Wind. It would have paired so much better with all of his other allies. So I don't know why they decided to. Oh, cinematic. Yeah. Stun on these hoes. Slashing his ghost. Okay, who do we got? Who do we got? I mean, what do we got? Fucking hate this thing. Abacus, don't even have to, I mean, at first I was gonna think about it, but then I realized I don't need to think about it. I'm trying to think. I think the treasure I hate the most is Imperial Seal. Because it's just so stupid. For 5, we'll take this. For the permanent effect, unfortunately we got the fucking negative one. So yeah, Liu Bei, he plays exactly how I remember, with a really terrible C2, an uninspired C, or a C, an uninspired C2, a terrible C3. The C4 is his best one, but it really still kind of sucks. Let's take strength. Feeling I'm gonna need a little bit more defense. I mean, the likelihood of me finding Sunsei is apparently really high. So, I mean, there's that. Sweet. Okay, we need more skill. I don't want a peach tree. And I already know, because this guy's all about, you know, his unique tactic is peach garden. Oh, we got into the 70s, guys. Huh, big spender. C5 might be better than what I'm thinking, but meh. I mean, he gets one positive. He does get an S+ in traits. I mean, he just does. There's no doubt about that. His traits are, I mean, they're great. More likely to find certain emblems, well, good emblems, and then he increases the number of heroes you find at a Crystal Sapling? Nah. Like, that's just really strong. Too bad everything else he has is really terrible. Okay, look, we got Charm. I'll always take Charm. What do you need? You need skill and then Woo. Is there a Woo? There is. You know what? We're just gonna take this Woo. I know there was a Shu on the screen, but we'll just take the Woo. Don't have to worry about it. Don't have to worry about it. Hi-ya! Man, this is like the Yun Shao. Like the new Yun Shao freaking, whatchamacallit. Cool, sweet, thanks, game. You know, well, this C5 might be a little better than what I gave it credit for. This is pretty far reaching. Oh, his running attack is actually pretty dope. You see that? It's actually kind of nice. A little twirl attack. Yeah, but I think it's just gonna keep taking Shu when we see them. Take the book. If I have Yu Ying transcended, which I usually do, she should have a wisdom. Oh, we almost hit 100. I mean, going from somebody like Zhang Fei or Nobuyuki Sanada, where they just so effortlessly killed so many people with their Musou. And then off screen, I used, granted it was on traversal level 3, but I used Honda. And unless I'm looking at his name, I can't pronounce it correctly. But the Honda guy, he had, I don't know what the f I was doing, but he was getting in the 200s Like it was pretty, like the lowest I think he ever got was, I don't know, in like the 120s or so. You know, with a decent amount of enemies around me. It also gets him online. Okay, we got another wisdom. Let's take the wisdom. Maybe we can find UAEing again. All right, look at all these. Look at these enemies. Ah, hey, we hit something. We're gonna have like fucking 4 combos this entire goddamn fucking. I mean, granted, I guess I'm not actively trying to get. Hey, we hit 100 again. Oh, I gotta fight this fuck. I don't want to fight him. Okay, dokie. He's definitely like one of the weaker. Oh my titty fox! Stop hitting me. I'm like getting screwed over here. Oh, do you see this? Do you see this shit? Do you see what is going on the screen? I'm gonna take the skills. We can at least get our C6 already. Son of a bitch. Yeah, he's... I guess there's one positive I can say. I'm not being shocked. And that he sucked. I knew he sucked. Oh, well, I mean, we got 16K. Okay, that cauldron was actually really nice. I was able to buy out everybody. Didn't buy a formation though. I mean, we're getting slightly better. We're gonna take the strength. Slightly better kills with our Musou. Okay, we have our 6 online. So, I mean, that's wide. Like, it gets people off my tits, but it goes on for a little too long. All right, now we still need to get 4 more. I mean, his moveset is gonna get like a B. Like as of right now, the highest I think I'm gonna give him is a B. I mean, everything out of everything. Yeah, no, zoom. I mean, that gives, yeah. We now have barrier damage, thankfully. I'm actually going to add him. Sweet, we did it. Hey, look, it's Magadori. Schmagadori. Mega, ow, hit my desk. Mega dorky. I really wanted to call that video Magadorky, but I thought it would be a little too comical. Yep, you're dead. Yeah, get out of here. Just get out of here. Alright. That's pretty neat. Pretty cool. There we go. Shibi disc. Dake Ding Vessel. Love that. But who am I? I mean, I love my Dake Ding Vessel, but I don't like his Musou, so we're just gonna take my second favorite, Hashibi disc. Hashibi disc is great. Yeah, we're gonna increase my. We'll take have less HP, I guess. It's not bad. Oh, look at that! We made it into the 120s. Not bad. The strength there would be great, but we're gonna take the skill. Ow. Now we got our Musou all over again? We don't have anything that increases our Musou charge, do we? Yeah, see that? That combo is... I feel like I'm gonna get hit out of it. Yeah, I think the only ones I'm really kind of leaning towards are his C4 and C5. But then shit like that happens, and it sucks. I love getting whacked in the face with orbs. See, his C5, I mean, it's somewhat nice to have like a ranged type attack, but it doesn't go very far. I don't know, he's so narrow. Yeah. But I'm trying to think, do I like his moveset more than Cao Cao's? It's been a bit since I've played as Cao Cao. We're gonna take the Shu. It has been a bit since I played as Cao Cao, so. He was like episode 34. That was a whole 21 episodes ago. So this one should be 55. The Sun Jian was 54. We are like so close to halfway. They'll be all uploaded obviously after, but I kind of want to get these recorded. Get all the way up to 60 recorded before Digimon come out. I almost said Pokemon. Before Digimon comes out. Getting it before Digimon come out. That way I can fully just focus on Digimon. I'm gonna take you for the skills. Well, 2 terrible choices, I guess. We'll take the 2 terrible choices. That's just what we'll do. We'll take the 2 terrible choices. Oh yeah, we have our EX online, right? More Bolt. We have our EX online. So C1 doesn't do jack diddly. So it's C. Oh, it's the ones that I want to use anyways. C4 and 5. Okay. Oh. No, you can aim as Musou. Okay. Better than what I thought it could do. All right. EX 100% needed. 100% needed. Not having his EX makes his moveset really kind of lame. I would say in the C range, but having his EX, not gonna lie, it's probably a solid B. My God, this guy loves fucking wisdom. Yeah, these are fantastic. Well, we're gonna take Charm because there's no reason to get Wisdom because we're gonna get an emblem here. Let's see a 4. That EX C4 is fucking great. We got the Sao Sao. I think I just take the Sao Sao, quite frankly. No, because that gets what's his tits online? I think I still need one more win though to get Pain Tong online. Interesting. Wow, you see that shit? What do we got? Oh, hey, look, wind. Since I didn't want to run, I guess I'll just use my moveset then. That's just what we'll do. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't recall his moveset. Like with his EX being this great. It's a little dash on C4. Not that big of a range, but you know, it's something. Yeah, I think he deserves a B. A B, it might even be A with the EX. It might just. So we're kind of having the opposite effect with his Musou. Why did we slow down there? Than we did with the Sun Jian. Or Sun Jian was pretty lackluster all the way up until the end and had very weird outliers. He hasn't had any outliers, quite frankly. Speed Bolt is always great. Charm. I would add her, but I don't know who I would take out. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I kind of want to keep the barrier damage because I don't think we have that much attack. Speed, skill, wisdom. I guess we'll take speed. Speed's nice. It's great. Yeah, he takes a bit to get online. But I don't know what has happened, but I feel like we're way stronger than we were at the beginning, which, I mean, obviously, but and it feels different. It feels different. Well, obviously we'll take Dai Chan. She's Charm and Bolt. Oh my God, look, more fucking wisdom. Do I even have Genshiro online? I might. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty consistently getting in the hundreds. Yeah, strength. Bolt would have been cool, but... Well, this is a terrible one. This is just objectively terrible. Yeah. I think he deserves a B moveset. Definitely a B. Definitely a B. Definitely a B. What hats is he here? Again, I was watching one of those. Oh my god, we have so many. We should be re-rolling. I don't know why we're not. We'll take you, I guess. I was watching one of the, like, Am I the Asshole videos from Oz's Volt, whatever it's called. And he didn't fully agree with this Am I the Devil reposting, but it was a mother who, her child, they were at a restaurant, and the, whatchamacallit, the waiter, server, put the, was serving coffee to her husband, right? Nothing wrong with that. But put the cup right in front of her 10 or 11-month-old daughter, and then started to pour the coffee into the cup. And then the child grabbed the cup and spilt, you know, hot coffee all over her. And the mother freaks out. She, you know, I think maybe objectively handled it somewhat wrong. In case anybody doesn't know, if you are looking at burns, there's many people in the comments saying you want to do running water. Oh, you don't want to do running water. You want to use a damp cloth to do that. You don't want it constantly running because it can cause blisters because of the shock from going really hot to really cold. Anyways, the one thing you don't want to do on a burn of any type of degree is put Neosporin on it. Shield, it's fine. Probably should have taken red hair, but anyways, but the one thing you don't want to do is that don't put Neosporin on burns. But she like runs outside, you know, she does strip the baby, she takes everything off the baby, which is what you do want to do. Anything that's you know, soaked with a hot liquid, you don't want it to potentially make matters worse on the child. Oh, dodged that. So people are like, well, why'd you strip her? It's just like, well, yeah, no, that's what you needed to do. And she, you know, objectively didn't handle it fully correctly. She was a little bit too panicky. And that's never what you want to do. You never want to panic when your child is in danger. And people are like, oh, it's just the fact that she got put in Am I the Devil? And then a lot of people in the comment of the video was saying, yeah, she probably was just overreacting. What? You know what? Maybe she was. Maybe she was, and it wasn't that severe. And a lot of people were saying, oh, you made it worse. This is why I don't get Am I the Devil. I just don't. I don't get. It's like, I now understand that Am I the Devil isn't necessarily that the person is the devil, but it's that you were just wrong, and you were just clearly wrong in this situation. But it's still fucking wild to me. But yeah, we'll take the defense. Shu, it's great. Shield. Do I really need any more shield? There is one. Yeah. It's also, he's also vigor. I don't even know how many more vigor I need. But it's just weird that people it was how could you do such a thing, you stupid bitch? Don't you know? This is why people should learn first aid for babies. And then somebody in the comments was like, well, technically I took first aid and they didn't teach us this. But the one thing I do know is don't put Neosporin on a burn. And like an active burn, like maybe after it's done healing, maybe, but like after you've been burned, don't put Neosporin on it. And then run over cool water, not cold water. That's about it. But then also make sure there's, you know, you've taken off clothes to the affected area. Anything that's damp, you take that off because it could sit there and make matters worse. Which, when you think about it, it makes sense to me. It's not like I knew any of this before that video, before reading, you know, people reading it, and at least in the moment, it making sense to me. Being like, oh, okay, yeah, I get that. We need to find Jingfei. I want his double fists. Liu Bei is into some wild, kinky shit. Yeah. Yeah, I think his moveset, It definitely needs EX. His moveset is a little lackluster before that. Man, we're getting a lot of these emblems, and I am not going to complain. I think we have pretty solidly shown that he does have a B Musou, which is weird that he has a better Musou than Sunjian. It's very weird. Very weird to me. I don't really get it. What we got here? So let's just take you. Let's take you and then hopefully find Bolt. Hopefully we can find Bolt. Yeah, I don't... Back to the woman that, you know, she did objectively handle that situation wrong. But some people just suck in emergencies. And they're just not reliable in emergencies. And you could be helpful. And you know, maybe she was overreacting. Maybe her daughter would have only had little burns and she handled it so wrong that it made them worse. That is 100% possible. 100% absolutely possible. But is she the devil? No. Was she 100% in the wrong? I would say no. She handled it wrong. I don't know. I think Am I the Devil should be for people that are being absolute assholes. Like if she intentionally burned it. And then the fact that people were blaming, like this was so totally your fault that your daughter even got burned to begin with. Unless I was not understanding exactly what they were saying. And people were blaming her for her daughter getting the coffee spilt on her when the server put the cup in front of the daughter, which is just negligence on the server's part. Like, I know not to put something in front of a child that's reaching. That doesn't mean most other people are going to. Only 270? Oh, that's fucking gay. It's fucking gay. Ooh, we can find Lubu here. Not that we need Lubu. We're pretty strong. We're pretty strong. We're gonna take, oh my god, we have 36,000. You know who would be really great right now? Hideyoshi. I think I'm still gonna give him a B Musou. He does more consistently get up into the hundreds than he doesn't. Unlike Sunjian. It could just be my bias. It's really not that important. Wisdom, I guess? Wisdom? The dam of wisd? The dumb of wise? That's interesting. I don't know why. Alright. The dumb of wise, wisdom. The dom, not the dumb. The dom of wise. That makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. I gotta be completely honest here. We're gonna take Kenshin. Kenshin's pretty great. I guess we'll take the Embers. I think I'm gonna be a little honest. I actually think Sunjian is the weaker. I thought I was gonna be Liu Bei, because that's what it really felt like there for a second. But his moveset is way better. I think I'm either gonna have to, I think I'm gonna take off a point and put Sunjian in B. Because Sunjian just needs technically 4. Well, no. His one good combo does need that EX online. The C6 is great. But I was really just using C6 and something else. Stupid desk. A C6 and his C4, I believe. I think it was his 4. Could have been his 3? I can't remember now. But I think Liu Bei has just a little bit better moveset. I mean, look, his C3, his C4 is great. His C5 is better than I recall it being. With the EX, like the 2 moves I was already using get even better with his EX. Yeah. And I feel like his Musou is more consistent than Sunjian. Sunjian, like there is a Musou inequality in this game, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Literally no sense. Oh, Dark Wraith. I can hate fighting these things. Oh, hey, look. Get off my tits. Stop fucking moving. You dumb whore. Get out of here. Take the lightning bolt up your ass. You fucking douche. That gives a lot of people online. That's perfect. I'm not gonna add him because we don't really have disorient. Oh wow, we don't have that many. Ooh, it's a chest. Billowing waves. I don't know why it feels like we have less emblems than we normally do at this point. Okay, you cock munch. Okay, that was all of me. That's what I thought. It's what I thought. Well, I'm glad you didn't hit me. I'm glad you didn't hit me. Got him! See that shit? That was fucking dope. But nah, I want vigor. All the vigor all the time. What is the best case scenario here? I guess Lubu, Yoshihiro, and then 2 other fists. No, we didn't. Okay, yeah. Everybody is online and kicking. Not a lot of defense, I guess. Oh, we did make it to the 13. Or the 12 charm. For me, 45. Well, the recording time 45 minutes, but in game is gonna be a little less than that. Just a little less. A tad bit less. Oh, stop. Get off my tits. Give me that. Ooh, what's this? We'll take charm, I guess. Get off of me, big meanie heads. Got him. Oh, he's surrounded. We do not have the owl. Get out of here. Oh my god, we're at level 36. It's not bad, I guess. It's not bad. That was a really hard Goma, though. I mean, 386 is kind of like bare minimum percentages. I don't know. I just don't know. Nope. His dash attack is really great. I don't really mention dash attacks all that often. Yeah, I took that chance. That's what I did. I took that chance. Focus, got focus. Oh, that's not bad. It's way better than the fucking first turn Goma. This bullshit. Got him. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, rain that thunder down. Rain that thunder down. Get those ice blades up his ass. Yeah, it's not that bad. I do believe that Cao Cao is still the strongest. Only because Wei is just outrageous. How many shoes did we get? 17 shoe. I think we were what, 1 off? I think Su Rong, maybe? Because I feel like 18 is how many shoe there are. Because I think there was originally 16, and then Ming Huao and Zhu Rong. Well, so does Shang Jiang. So maybe there's 19. Who did I not have? Yeah, we had Su. Okay, so I think all we were missing. I don't know who we were all missing, but it's not bad. I mean, 17. 8, was that this 56, 80, 136? 136 attack is not bad. So let's talk about the character. So emblems, the highest I can give you is a B. Shu is great. You're not Wei. You don't have that much synergy within your faction, your clan, or whatever you want to call it. Unlike Wei, like Wei's a guaranteed A, especially before Cao Cao. Traits, he's definitely getting an S+. Makes it more likely to find Shu emblems, at Crystal Saplings, and then you increase the number of Crystal Saplings by 1. Number of heroes at Crystal Saplings by 1. So you get to choose between 4 just off the bat, which is just fantastic. We're gonna put S for build. Moveset, I put Sun Jian at A. I think we can get moveset at A. A or B, again, it's not gonna really matter. It's literally a point. I don't think it's gonna change too much. Musou, we're gonna say it's a B. It more averagely, at the very beginning, we weren't getting much kills. The highest kill count we got was in the 120s, 130s or something like that, which is kind of lame. Enjoyability, the beginning was kind of a pain, but it did get way better there at the end, so we're gonna leave that a B. I think this is fair. Only a 5.5. I mean, it does make him better than, what's his tots? I think he's S material. If not, he's like, right there at A. He's 5.5, which again, if you want to decrease, so, I don't know. I think if you were to decrease moveset, Musou, I think he is closer to A. I think we'll put him in A. His build potential, I think for build to be S+ off the gate, you have to have something like Cao Cao. Like Cao Cao, maybe not the base barometer like the lows you have to be, but it's just a guideline where his traits and his emblems are so good that it just allows that build to just go. And Shu is not that great. He doesn't have that. He literally only has Shu. I think we're going to round him down to an A. And the reason I'm going to do that is because if I were to change Musou or moveset, or even really just moveset, I think his Musou is definitely right there at average. Moveset could fluctuate. Maybe it's B. I believe it's better than Sun Jian's. Does need his EX. He does not get his EX. His moveset is C. His moveset is definitely C. Getting his EX, it really jumps it. This is where we're going to end the video off. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Leave a comment. I'd very much appreciate it. Just every time I see a comment on a video, it just makes me feel happy. I'm getting to respond to a comment. Here's an outro. As always, I hope you have a good rest of your day, week, month, or year, depending if you want to come back to this channel or not. And if you do, please hit that subscribe button. I'd very much appreciate it. Toodles.